Hey everybody, and welcome to, well, not really sure what this is. We're going to try out kids crafts, so I'm really excited. But before we get started, make sure you subscribe to my channel. I put out new videos on Wednesdays and Saturdays with the occasional bonus live video. And if you hit that bell icon, it will alert you to when I post a new video and when I go live. So this was sort of a crazy idea that I thought of, and I really wanted to try it. And I wanted to try it with you guys because I know a lot of you have kids that love to craft, and we always see in the stores those kids craft kits, and I'm just always wondering if they actually work, if they're worth the money. So I'm going to try them before you buy them and tell you if they're worth it. So I'll show you what I have here. Hopefully we'll get through all of them in one video, but if not, we will do a part 2. So we have the Plush Craft. So this is a make your own plush penguin. I got this from Michael's for about $15. We have chocolate poop maker. Could not pass this one up. This I got from Target for $10. We have the Cool Maker handcrafted gem soap kit, also from Target, and was also $10. We have glow in the dark power balls. This was from Amazon for about $8.99. And then we have the original glitter domes, which these take water, so we'll see how that goes. But this was also from Amazon for about $10, I do believe. So let's crack into them and get started. This is a Plush Craft Fabric Fun brand. Pop in the plush is what it's called, and it's a little penguin. And it says it's easy to plush. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and open this guy up and see what he's got. This again was from Michael's for about $15. You can absolutely use a coupon on that, which I did. I got him 60% off. So I only spent probably $8 on it. So he's pretty cool. Let's see what we got. Okay. This does say it includes a lot of stuff, which is nice. And they're not kidding. Be aware this does have the silica beads in it. So if you have pets or kids, make sure you take those out. This is a 5+ toy or craft. So, okay. We have some directions. Oh, we're looking at the wrong side. Okay. So it says complete step A before moving on to step B, and it shows you where to put all of your different colors, but it doesn't completely show you how. It kind of does, but not really, so we'll just go for it. So here are all the little pieces, parts that go to your penguin. So you've got your eyes and your little nose and, or your beak, I should say, and then like the little irises. So let's, I guess, see what we can do. So he's kind of foamy feeling, and I'm sure what we do, because it really doesn't say. Okay, these guys go last. Okay, so put these to the side. We don't need these and his little wingies. So move his eyes and his wings to the side because you don't need that. But you need this big bag of felt squares, which they have kind of all jumbled up and mixed up, which, okay, go you. And what we're going to do is follow the little color chart, which is right here, and it shows you where to pop the plush. So you have these little felt squares. They're the same on both sides. They're really pretty simple. And then you take your little needly looking thing. It's not sharp at all, but you could probably poke a little sister or brother with it. So just be aware of that. And it really doesn't give me a lot to go by. Recommend fabric spacing is right here, right there. So it gives you kind of an idea. I don't know, we're just going to go for it and see what happens. So I imagine it looks like you kind of center this square and then you just push. Ooh, that's weird. Oh, that's real weird. Okay. I don't, all right. So yeah, you just push. Well, all right. Okay. Apparently not that one. Yeah, this is, this might take a while, but it could be really fun. But he is definitely just like styrofoam. He's nothing like crazy. He's just styrofoam. So he's pretty easy. He's definitely not what I would call a plush. So let's get going with the fabric. fluff and checked him for bald spots, and he's looked pretty good. Now the one thing is I'm going to have a hard time finding his little spots for his beak and his eyes and stuff because they kind of get covered with the felt regardless of how you do it. So we're just going to guesstimate where they are. So we'll just see if we can kind of guess where his eyeballs go and where his, because you really can't feel the indents. There's indents, but you really don't know where they are. It's very hard to feel where they are. I think I put his eyeball way too far over, but it's fine. As long as his other eyeball is relatively even with his first eyeball, it'll be fine. Well, alright, so it's not perfect. Pretty good though, all things considered. And then we have to put his little wings on. And does it give me directions for his little wings? His little wings go on just like his felt, which you just shove it in. They did have little indents for like his wing holes, but again, we're gonna end up with that same, like I can't find them under all the fluff. So there was an indent like here-ish somewhere, and I see a bald spot I missed, so I'll grab that. So all we're gonna do is just like we did all the fluff, and you just stab it. So he's got a little wingy. I'm gonna get this little bald spot that I found real quick. I will say the good thing is they give you a ton of extra felt pieces, so if you do have some bald spots or you want to add some more fluffins to him, you absolutely can. Because as you go around, I think you're going to find some spots that you've missed. Like I can see a bunch in the camera right now just because of the angle that I'm holding him. But all in all, it really, I mean, pretty simple to do. I would say this is definitely a craft for a child who doesn't really mind like mindless repetitive motion, because that's kind of all it was just a bunch of mindless repetitive motion. But there is our little guy. I would not call him a plush. He's just like a felt blob. We are going to start with the gem soaps. It's by Cool Maker Handcrafted. It says 8+, and it comes with, I don't know. Let's see, it comes with, not that side because that's not English, 1 gem soap molding tray, 2-sided pitcher, I guess I should turn it so you guys can see it, 2 bottled colored fragrance, and 1 bag of soap cubes, and an instruction guide. Okay, let's take a look and see what's in this box. I like the packaging, it's really cute actually, and I totally ripped it, which is sort of annoying, but whatever. So we're going to go ahead and open this. We've got some directions, which we will definitely read. There's our little soap molds. They're really like flimsy. They're not silicone or anything, just cheap plastic. I'm guessing this is the 2-sided tray part. I have no idea what that is. Yeah, this is our 2-sided mixing thing, but you got to click it together, I guess. I don't know. This is what happens when you don't read the directions, but we're just gonna, I'm assuming it slides together. What I assume is the mixing spoon, which has a little cute crafty logo on it. And then, I'm not really sure what this is. I'm guessing this is the melting tray. It says something about caution with hot soap. This may be something we have to go to the kitchen for. But we'll unpackage it up here, and then we will see. So then this is the soap cubes. Oh, there. I was about to say it didn't come with the fragrances. And then here are our 2 little fragrances. So let's take a look at our soap cubes. This is definitely something I would not like want your kid to do by themselves, because you do have to put them in the microwave. There's the soap cubes. You get quite a few of them. Not a ton, but you get some. That's pretty good. And then you get these fragrances, and I don't know if it tells me what scent they are. It just says fragrance blue, fragrance rose, whatever fragrance blue is. And then our directions are right here, and there's something in here too that feels hard. So let's open this and see. It's just our warning label, so super. So it looks like all of our directions are right here. We'll take a look at these bad boys, and let's see what we have to do. First, we gotta find where they have the directions. I will say sometimes these directions are hard to find because they have them in like a bunch of different languages, so you kind of have to go through and find them. Can we just tell me what to do? To make 4 soaps, fill each side of the pitcher with 9 soap cubes. Close the pitcher lid. Take pitcher out of what the, okay. That was real quick. They don't tell you, oh, there it goes. Microwave on high for 10 seconds. Take pitcher out of microwave and stir both sides with stir stick. If all cubes have not melted, put pitcher back in microwave on high for 10 seconds. Add a time, stirring each time until completely melted. Add only 1 drop of pink coloring to one side of the pitcher and only 1 drop of blue to the other side of the pitcher. Put soap tray on flat surface with pitcher lid closed. Carefully pour mixture into 4 soap molds. I do have 4, okay. Put soap in the freezer for 15 minutes. Pop out soap from mold by pushing the back of the tray. So yeah, we can make a bunch of soaps, but we need to go to the microwave. So let's go to the microwave. We are going to do these soaps. And I have the directions laid out, and there's like a lot of directions. It says to make 4 soaps, which are the 4 little gem shapes on the plastic. Fill each side of the pitcher with 9 soap cubes. And the soap cubes are in this little silver jar, and then this little pitcher is this. You snap it together so you have 2 sides. So it says to fill each side with 9. So 1, this might be easier if I just pour them out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. They fit pretty easily, so that's good. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, that's way too many. 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. And then it does recommend that you put the rest of the soap in here, and then this is a Ziploc, so you make sure you Ziploc it closed. And if you guys hear the cat, she is always involved in everything that we do, so she is here. You'll see her. Yep, there she is. Always involved. So it says take the picture. Oh, no, wait, hold on. Microwave on high for 10 seconds. So we're going to go ahead and do that. It says to close the lid. Does it? Yes. With the help of an adult, close the pitcher lid and microwave on high for 10 seconds. So the pitcher lid just snaps on. You're not helping. And you just close it. It was kind of a pain to snap on, to be honest with you. And this does recommend adult supervision. So I'm going to stick it in our microwave for 10 seconds and we'll be right back. So that took about 4 rounds in the microwave, and you basically put it in for 10 seconds, stir it, put it in for 10 seconds, stir it, and then once it's all melted, they say to put 1 drop, and they are specific, 1 drop of the color in each side. Now again, these are supposed to be scented, and this one says it's rose, and I don't know what the blue one is. I don't know what the blue one is. I don't even know if rose is the right color or the right scent. So then you put, oh, that was 2 drops. Oh well. So then I put the drops in, and literally does not even say to stir it, which is fun. It says add only 1 drop of pink coloring to the side of the pitcher and only 1 drop of blue to the other side of the pitcher. Then it says pour soap tray on flat surface. So I'm going to assume we stir it because it doesn't give that direction. So we're going to stir because it doesn't make sense not to. I'm going to stir that in. And then we're going to stir the blue, which like I said, I accidentally put too much blue, but it's fine. I'm sure it won't be the end of the world. So just pretty much stir it. I mean, it's not, this doesn't seem like real true rocket science. And we'll put this off to the side, hopefully where it won't get stuff everywhere. And then it says to close the pitcher lid, put the soap tray on a flat surface with the pitcher lid closed. Carefully pour your soap mixture into 4 soap molds, which are these, and I know they're hard to see because it's clear. And then it says to place the soap tray in the freezer for 15 minutes. So we'll go ahead and carefully pour our soap into our soap molds. I will say that this is not like real like thin, which is nice. So I think pouring shouldn't be too hard for a child. But again, Mom and Dad always can help with these things. The pink is not mixing as well as I wished it had. It seems like there's like less pink. Also, don't overfill because you'll end up with a mess. But it's pretty easy to see about where you need to fill these two. And you can always go back and add a little bit more if you need to once you've filled them up. We're going to fill them up. I think I can probably add a little bit more to the diamond. And you can always, if you want to pour just the pink, you can totally like tilt it that way so you have a little more pink in it. or a little more blue in it. I'm just going to make sure that these are good and filled. They're actually already getting a skin on the top of them, so I would say that if you want to add more, do it like right away. As you can see, it's already hardening on the pitcher. So put that to the side, and then it says to leave them in the freezer for 15 minutes. So we will take them over to the freezer, and then once those are done, we can take a look at them. But you can see, I don't know if you guys can see that, but they are getting a skin. We've let our soap sit for a little over 15 minutes in the freezer, and we're ready to take it out of the mold. And it says just to flip the mold over. I would say be very careful because this is plastic, it's not silicone, and just pop them out. So all you do is just kind of bend it a little bit and press into the shape. But again, be very careful because you could crack it, and you can absolutely make more because there's still a lot more soap in there. Ooh. These came out really pretty. This is actually super nice. I like the way this came out. They came out real nice. I did overfill the heart a little bit, so the heart's got kind of a glob on the side, but other than that, they're pretty nice. I don't think they really have much of a scent. I know it says they were scented, but I just don't have much of a scent in them. But we're going to let them sit and get to more room temperature, and then we'll test it out. We're going to go ahead and test one of our soaps just to see if it works. I don't think it's very scented, even though it says that it was supposed to be scented. So let's just see if it bubbles and stuff, and maybe when it does bubble, it'll make some scent. No, it's still not scented, but you can see it is foaming. It is soapy. Add a little more water to it. See how it does. Still no scent, but it is cute. I mean, it's a really cute idea. I think it was super easy to do. They came out nice. The soap works. It seems to, I would say it's probably not antibacterial or anything, but they are really cute, and it's a fun craft for only about 10 bucks. I think maybe it was 15, but still pretty cheap craft. You can see they're really pretty soap. I would say of all the crafts so far, this one was the winner as far as I would suggest for someone to purchase it for their child. This I have not unpackaged yet, but I'm going to right now for you guys, and this made me laugh really hard. It is a chocolate poop maker. It looks really funny. So it looks like it comes with, let's see, comes with all your chocolate ingredients and contains 5 pieces: the play toilet, the chocolate plunger, packet of chocolate chips, 1 chocolate mold, and 1 dispenser. So let's get this open and we will see what all we get in here. Opens really easy, so that's nice that it does come apart super easy. Oh my, this is a look, guys. This is something. That's a toilet. And little plungers inside. Well, there's your little plunger piece. It's attached to like it with like a rubber band. I'm sure we need that part. So there's your little plunger and your little toilet. There's the little arm piece. I have no idea what that does yet. Directions, and I'm guessing that everything else is in this side box over here. So let's get that opened. Okay, we've got chocolate chips in here, and then the dispenser they talked about is right here, which I will say looks completely different than what they show you on the box. So that's a little bit strange. But okay, so here's all your pieces. Oops, and whatever the heck this thing's for. So we will put this all together. There's supposed to be a chocolate mold. Anybody see a chocolate mold? Ah, chocolate mold. So for future reference, if you're looking for the chocolate mold, it's in the back of the toilet. This little guy attaches to the side somehow for some inconspicuous reason. I think it holds the plunger. It does. It's the little plunger holder so that it's out of the way. So that's cute. Maybe. Maybe not. Oh, there we go. You just have to push it up higher. And then there's the little lid. Okay. So what do our directions say? Preparation. Adult supervision is required. Okay. I'm an adult. We're good. It says to wash all compartments. Meh. We'll get it. I'm not worried about that. I ain't eating this, so it's fine. But I would say if you're going to eat it, definitely wash it. Okay, so it says, let's see, remove the nozzle and ring from the dispenser, which is all this part. There's that, and the ring. So it's all squishy, so you can just squish it to take it all apart. And then it says, have an adult, i.e. me, cut open the chocolate packet with safety scissors. Well, all right. Pour the chocolate chips into the dispenser. And it sounds like you could probably use any chocolate chips that you have if you don't want to use these ones. If you have like specific ones that you like. Okay, so we poured the chocolate chips into the dispenser. It didn't really say how many, I just put them all in there. Put the ring and the nozzle back onto the dispenser. So we got to shove the ring back on. Okay. Shove this piece back in. This does not seem like I did that right. Hold, please. This is not super easy either. Especially once you put the chocolate chips in. You think you'd put the chocolate chips in it after you did this part, because it's hard to maneuver it like around the chips without them wanting to come out. Because you have to get the ring under this little lip. There's a little lip, and I'm trying to get it through there. It's not super easy. Like I said, I think I would have done this pre-chocolate chip entering, but okay. I'm just following their directions. But for future, if you guys buy this, definitely do this part, because we may end up just pouring these chocolate chips out. They're making me mad. Because I'm unable to... Listen, I promise, I'm not bad at these things. This is not good. This was not good planning on the part of whoever designed this. What in the world? All right. Do I have this upside? Oh my God, I'm an idiot. It's upside down. Let's not talk about that, but this still is not easy. I would still say if you're... that was slightly easier, but it still wasn't great. And then it says to put the cap on and be sure it is secure. Okay, it's secure. So there's your chocolate chips in their little silicone-y thing. Really? Have an adult fill a bowl with warm water. I mean, all right. Give me a moment. I gotta go get some warm water. Got the bowl of warm water going. It says don't completely submerge it, which makes sense because you don't want the water in there. And then step 7 is wait 8 to 10 minutes. Seriously? I feel like you could just microwave chocolate a lot easier than this, but okay. We'll just let this sit. I will set the Google timer and we'll come back in 8 to 10 minutes. We've let this sit for the full 10 minutes. It's not melted in the least, and this was super hot water. It's legitimately, well, all right. There goes a chocolate chip. It's still pretty whole. So I guess maybe some more hot water? I don't know. I don't know why they wouldn't just have you melt the chocolate in the microwave, but they say not to. Gotta say, so far, not liking the poop maker. Personally, if I were doing this, I would just melt the chocolate and pour it into the little dispenser if I had to. Although at this point, it seems like that's just too much work, and you could probably just put them in the molds. All right, we're gonna let it sit. Again, it's in hot water, so we'll see how it goes. I'm determined to make this work, so I took the chocolate out of the thingy and put it in the microwave. I burned it, but that's all right. I really think this would work better if they would let you use a microwave. So we're going to stick it back in here, and we're going to try again. Let me see if I can tilt this so you guys can see if it'll come out. This is awful. And the answer is no. Oh, wait, we finally got it. Barely. This is, yeah. And it didn't really, it's not, I mean, we got poop. We got chocolate in the mold. It's so thick though because they use chocolate chips, so it thickens really quickly, and so you can't, it just doesn't, listen, let's be honest, this just does not work. I had high hopes. I did. I thought this was going to be funny, really silly craft for your kids. No, please don't buy this. Oh, please do not waste your money on this. if you've already wasted your money on it, go invest in some melting chocolate and put it in the microwave and then do this, because this is just not working. Like, it's already hardening, so it won't sit in the molds really well. You can see that it's just sitting up. This is not good. Good luck washing that out, because that's gross. Yeah, this is real gross, guys. I'm not a fan. And the lid keeps coming off. I don't even know why they have a lid on this. Like, what's the purpose of the lid? I don't know. I would call this one a loser. So here are our glow-in-the-dark power balls. It says it's made by me and they're ages 6+, easy to make and fun to bounce. Includes everything you need. It says it includes 1 round mold, 1 hexagon mold, 16 crystal, net weight of 0.35 ounces, 2 glow-in-the-dark crystals, net weight of 0.35 ounces, each easy to follow instructions. So let's get this open. Again, this one was from Amazon. So let's take a look. The packaging's cute. It's super bright. The little bouncy balls look fun, so we'll take a look here. Let's pull everything out. Okay, so giant box, right? Pretty big. You can see against my hand, it's pretty large. That was what was in the box, so it's the size of my hand. But Ian, we'll take this and open this up and see what's in here. So let's take a look. Hopefully there's some directions in here. Oh my, okay. They were not kidding. They really do give you like a ton of little crystals. Like, look at that. That's like a lot of crystals. And these are what's going to make the bouncy ball. And you'll note that the glow-in-the-dark one is labeled so that you can see that it's not white. It's actually glow-in-the-dark. And then this is a glow-in-the-dark. So, what we are going to do, it says, find a flat surface and cover it with scrap paper or newspaper. So we did that. And then decide what shape, mold, and colors you're going to use. Snap together the 2 parts of the plastic mold. So this is your circle mold, so your actually round one. You just snap it together, which you thought would be self-explanatory, but it's kind of not. Okay. Not the easiest to snap together. Like this, I would think a parent would probably want to help with. It could just be that my hands are not very strong. But I'm having a heck of a time getting these to snap together at all. I can see where there's little indents for the snaps to go into, and it's just not sticking and staying together, like in the least, in certain spots. This I could see being a bit frustrating for just about anyone trying to do this, because it really doesn't want to. Alright, let's try the other shape, because we have a hexagon one too. And you can see that you have to snap them together a certain way, because there's a funnel at the top. So if you snap them together the wrong way, they won't stay together anyways, and you'll have a mess. So you want to make sure that you snap them together correctly. That's assuming you can even snap them together. Now see, this one snapped together really no problem. This one's still together, so we're just going to have to do this one. So far, I'm not real impressed because I can't even get that one together. So it says snap together the 2 parts of your plastic mold and pour the crystals into the funnel on the top of the mold. So that's this part right here. And I don't know, we'll just do some orange, I guess. Now for this, I would say get a pair of scissors and probably just snip off like a little bit of the tippy top right here. And that way you kind of have a little pour spout. So we'll just do some random colors. We'll just mess around. I really don't have a plan. And I would say definitely tap it down a little bit. It doesn't say to do that, but I would. It says add some of the glow-in-the-dark crystals to each ball to see them glow, which we will do here in just a second. We'll add just a little bit of yellow for fun. We'll do some glow white, because we'll want to see if they glow, because that's what they sell them as, is glowing balls. So let's see if these bad boys glow. So we're going to add some glow crystals. I add quite a few of those because I really want to see it glow. So we're going to add a bunch of that. These actually hold a lot more crystals than I thought they would. They seem kind of small, but they really do hold quite a bit because that's like about half full, and I've put quite a bit in. Let's do some purple. Again, I'm not really going for like a look here. It's just kind of throwing some colors in. And it says, let's see, add some glow-in-the-dark crystals to each ball to see them glow. Do not fill the funnel part of the mold all the way to the top of your ball. It will not bounce well, which makes sense. Although this one is an odd shape, so I don't think it's really going to bounce like a bouncy ball. Anyways, it's going to have kind of an odd bounce to it. But I do see why they want you to put paper down, because these crystals kind of do go everywhere no matter how careful you are, because some of them come out the spout a little bit. So I can definitely still fill a little bit more, which, like I said, I'm really in shock how much this holds. Let's do some pink. We haven't done pink yet. We've done both. We've done both glow colors. I got the spout on this one a little big, so we're probably gonna end up with pink crystals all over my counter, but it's fine. And I would tap, like I said, just tap it, because if you tap it down, you don't want to tap it too much because it'll get all screwy, but if you tap it down, it'll fill in any of like the holes and stuff. Don't really have a short enough cup, so we're going to use a Tupperware. And it says, holding the funnel part of the mold carefully and place the filled mold in a cup. While holding the mold, fill the cup with warm water until the water is above the top of the ball mold. Let the mold sit in the water for 10 minutes. So this is warm water. I just put it into a measuring cup just to make my life easier since we didn't have a thing. This is going to be tight in this Tupperware dish. Now it says to the top. It doesn't really say over the funnel. It's above the top of the ball mold. But do they mean like in the funnel? What do you guys think? In the funnel? Above the funnel? I mean, it's getting wet, so I'm going to say no. But it isn't quite to the top, so I'm just going to go a little higher. And then it says to let it sit for 10 minutes. So we'll put that, I guess, to the side and see what happens. So now we've let the ball sit for 10 minutes and it split outside of its little thing. So it says remove the mold from the water and let set on a protected surface for 10 minutes. It says to remove it from the water carefully. So we will carefully. Now, before I place it anywhere, I want to show you, look. It split the mold. And it's like bursting out the top. So we'll see how that goes. So we're going to set that to the side. We'll set a timer for 10 minutes on that guy and let him sit, and we will be back. So now that you've let this sit on your protected surface for 10 minutes, it says you can take it out of the mold. So we're going to pop it out. And it does say it's going to feel tacky, which it definitely does. It's super sticky. And it is kind of hard to wiggle out of the mold, but you just want to do it real carefully. And you can see we have kind of a ball. It's got a blob on the top, but I'm sure we could probably cut that off once it dries more. So then what it says to do is to set it on a protected surface. We'll just put it right back on the plate. And it says to let it dry until it's not tacky anymore, and then we can play with it. So we're going to let that one sit, and we will see how it goes. Alright guys, so we let the ball sit. It probably sat for about 30 minutes before it wasn't really tacky anymore. It's still a little bit damp, but it'll dry over the next, day or so. But I wanted to test it, so guess what? It really does work. It is bouncy. Now, because this one is the hexagon shape, it's gonna bounce in a bunch of different ways, but it really does work. It is bouncy. It does not glow very well. Like, I don't know if I can get it to get dark enough around the lens to glow for you guys, because it really doesn't like glow, and I'm trying here, but it really just won't get dark enough. But it doesn't really glow very well. I think maybe if you used almost all glowy stuff, it might glow better, but it just really doesn't. I did end up cutting, you can see on the plate, I cut the little like top off, like the little where the funnel was, that's where the top was, and I just trimmed that off and it looks fine. It's fine. This one was another Amazon find. It is the original glitter dome. Create your own sparkling 3D Wonderland. You get 3 domes and bases, glitter, molding clay in 8 colors, and illustrated instructions. Who doesn't love an illustrated instruction? So we're just going to open this bad boy up and see what we get. I think this guy was $10. Don't quote me on that. I will link everything below. That way you guys, if you are interested in them, can easily find them. Let's see what we got. Okay, it seems like you do get a lot in this kit. A lot of pieces, which is nice. So this would be a good kit, especially if you had multiple children, because each one could have one, which is kind of nice. We'll just Oh, sorry, I know that plastic's super loud. But we've got an orange base or red, I can't really tell. Blue, purple. We've got all our clay, which it's in like rainbow colors, so it's got quite a few colors to choose from. A little vial of glitter, which is really tiny. And then the dome tops. You get 3 dome tops. And then our illustrated instructions, which are really not helpful. The whole thought of illustrated instructions, not so good. So it just basically tells you how to play with your clay. And you mold your clay. But it does give you right here 2 inches is about your limit of how tall you can make anything. And then it shows you how to put it all together. But you do want to put a clay base down so that the clay sticks to something. So we'll do a purple. And we will get our clay opened up. And I am not much on the molding things, so we'll just try to do something, but I am not real talented with clay. Let's use the light green. We'll see how this clay feels, too. It's kind of hard, so it's probably something you're going to have to, like, warm up in your hands a little bit. It's like, it doesn't really, like, do much right now. It just sort of cracks. So I think you probably need to warm it up some in your hands. It really doesn't say that, but it would be my best guess. Otherwise, this stuff is junk, and this should be really a fun time just putting some sticks in here. Because at this point, this doesn't seem to really do anything, even though I'm semi-warming it. I don't know, guys. This is not looking real promising. And I don't know if you could use other clay since it sits in water. I feel like this clay sitting in water probably isn't going to be real good either, but I guess we'll find out. And this is literally all the directions are. It's like a blank sheet of paper. And then this, and it seems to show, like, nothing as far as, like, how to get this clay to be moldable. It legitimately doesn't do anything. Maybe we'll try a different color. Oh, okay. I think this color just sucks. Because this one's, like, way squishier. Alright. Super. I mean, it's not great. It's still not good clay, but it's at least... I mean, at least it's squishing sort of together. I was thinking of doing unicorn, but now I think you're just going to get a ball on here and we're just going to be done with it. Because this... Oh, this is so bad. It doesn't even, like, stick to itself. Oh, my goodness. Alright. I really thought maybe warming it up would help, but it just doesn't really seem to want to do much, and it really doesn't stick to itself. Like, it's... You can literally pull it right back apart. And all it is the... Alright, this is going well. Okay, there's the base. The rest of the clay, honest to God, other than this black, oh no, even the black feels like junk. Guys, I can't get this clay to do anything. Okay, so we've made this lovely scene. It's quite fantastic, I know. It's like a rock. Ugh. We're ready for water because clearly I can't mold anything. So it says to put about 1/3, I assume is what it means, of the glitter into your dome, because then you can split it between all of your domes. But the glitter thingy is really hard to open, and I have a feeling this is going to end really badly. I would highly recommend having a parent open the glitter thingy. Penguin. So we're just going to pour some glitter, and I really don't care if it's 1/3 of the glitter.
8 out of 10. It was fun to do.
It's probably about 1/3 anyways.
I enjoyed it.
And then it says to...
And I think a good craft for a child.
Fill up your dome, but here's the thing. The one photo, this one, shows it filled to the top. That one does not. So we're going to assume not to fill it to the top, because you got to fit your little creature in there. Hold your dome while you're filling it so that it doesn't spill, because it might. And then it says to flip your creation over, which this is going to just, this is going to be a mess. So flip your creation over and put it in the dome. Oh my god, this is going to be so bad, you guys. And then twist your dome on to your creation, but this is making me nervous. Okay. And then just flip it back over. And you should have you should put more water in it, Corinne. Bonus is you can always add more water. Give me a second. I'm going to put some more water in this. I'm just going to let the clay sit in there. I don't know what to do with that clay. Oh, boy. Here's what's really annoying, though, because, like, it's almost full, like, when I have it this way. But if you flip it back over, there's like no, there's like a ton of empty space. So we'll find out here. All right. Okay. Okay, you want to make sure it's tight, but if you over tighten it, you're going to crack it, so be careful. So we still have a huge air bubble at the top, even though it's filled all the way. I think some of the water must get kind of like under this. The clay does not stay down, and the glitter doesn't, like, not like a glitter, like, snow globe where it's supposed to, like, settle and roll around. It just sticks to the clay. I'm going to call this a loser. The clay is awful. The design is terrible. I'm pretty sure that it's already leaking. Yeah, I would not have wasted $10 on this, so hopefully my lesson is to you guys, don't waste your money on this, whatever it's called, original glitter domes. I will link this below because that way you guys can see what not to buy, but this thing is awful. Do not buy this product.
Pool Maker gem soaps, I would give those a 9 out of 10. They were not fragrant, but I think they worked really well. They were easy to do. They were fun. It does need a little bit of parental supervision with the microwave. Chocolate Poop Maker, I would give a 2 out of 10. The chocolate didn't melt. It was hard to use. It will be hard to clean. I think it would just be really disappointing for a child who's really excited to play with this, and it's kind of funny, but it stinks. The glow-in-the-dark power balls, I would give those a 7 out of 10. They worked, they were fun to use, but they did have a few flaws, especially with the round mold not going together. But I would say for the $9, it's not a bad deal. This was definitely the worst out of the bunch, the original glitter domes. I would give this a 2 out of 10. Hard to use, the clay didn't work, it was leaky, and it was just kind of a piece of junk, and I'm kind of sad that I spent my $10 on it. I hope you guys had a lot of fun checking out these kids' crafts with me. If you want me to do more videos like this, give this video a thumbs up and leave a comment down below. Make sure you subscribe to my channel. I put out new videos on Wednesdays and Saturdays. And be sure to hit that bell icon. That will let you know when I post a new video or when I go live. Have a great day and happy crafting.